I put it all on the line. I did all this for a man that I am not even with till this day. I have a 3-year-old daughter, a 1-year-old daughter. We're not together.
Men are going to give their last to be around me because she viewed herself as the prize. She put herself on a pedestal.
I promised myself that I was never going to fall back into a situation like this where I am crying my eyes out, sending voice notes, leaving voicemails, and not getting any type of response.
What man want to be in a relationship with a woman that's continuously shaking their ass on social media?
And that was like back when I first graduated out of high school. So I always promised myself that I was never going to fall back into a situation like this where I am crying my eyes out, sending voice notes, leaving voicemails, and not getting any type of response or whatsoever. Then fast forward a couple of years, bam, sis is in the same situation again. And at first, it's like you don't really realize it until you start realizing it, because things start occurring that it's like it brings up certain memories. And it's like, wait, I've been in this space before. Ooh, I don't like this. And when I tell you, this guy was just such an asshole. I found out he had a whole girlfriend who was way older than me, way older than him. And his loyalty was with her, even though, you know, he would spend his nights with me and shit like that. It didn't matter because at the end of the day, that was his bitch. So when I found that out, I finally had to really come to amends and come to a realization and come to, what's that word? Come to terms with it. And say to myself that I was not going to end up in this situation again.
So you heard at the end, she said, "You are so pretty." She's coaching herself. So you have females that are at their, their their last leg, as you can call it, right? They're done. But why is this happening? Men know why it's happening, but I want you ladies to ask yourself, why is it happening? What kind of men do you want? Right? You want the men everybody wants. But then you have to be realistic and look in the mirror. And don't listen to what females tell you. Right? Because they will tell you everything is good. You're the baddest bee because you put on your makeup. But then when a man is beaten, right, and he finishes, this is what you look like. And a lot of times, a lot of men aren't accepting this. Why? Because you want that tall guy. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want somebody that looks like this on their downtime. He wants the natural beauty flowing off, right? These ladies learn the hard way. And then men see one flaw and then they leave. And you wonder why men are leaving. Because they saw that one flaw. Or they saw that stain in your character. There could be many different reasons.
Use my language. I hope my video don't get flagged because of this. But maybe I should take that out. I don't know how this works, y'all. But the worst part about it all is the fact that this man, we're not even together anymore. We have a baby together, but we're not even together. And that's one of the bad parts about the whole thing. I sacrifice.
The thing that's weirding me out is how y'all could be whining with the recording, but I'll continue.
I put it all on the line. I did all this for a man that I am not even with till this day. I have a 3-year-old daughter, a 1-year-old daughter. We're not together. I went to jail with this man, was in jail with this man. I helped protect this man so this man would not go to jail. Was I fully aware of everything that was going on 100% and knew all the details? No, I did not. But because of how I love this man, because of how much I love this man and wanted to be with him, I thought we were going to get married. I thought that this was any game for me, that this was the one. And because I thought of those things and I thought he felt the same way, that, okay, let me ride this out with him. You know, this is my man. This is going to be my husband. I'm pregnant with his baby. Mind you, plot twist. Y'all, I went to jail pregnant. I was pregnant in jail.
Well, you was holding $5 rocks? She was helping the man sling on the corner. She said, give me them rocks. I'll hold them for you. Right? What was you doing? Robbing banks with him? Like, I was just ride or die. Like, come on now. Men are supposed to feel, come on, you're fronting. The fake tears. Men are drinking beers and laughing at fake tears. You know, it's funny. I saw a video today of ladies saying a whole bunch of men, they showed men laughing in the auditorium at female struggles and at when a black female goes through something. But you understand how men can laugh at this, right? Think about it. Think about it. I ruined my life for Pookie. That's what you ruined it for. You got charges, no job, 2 babies to feed, and I owe $6,000 to the state. You could have owed nothing if you would have treated the man that deserved to be treated right. Right. You ladies have to understand. Your time has come. This is the end of the road. Watch
I
this.
was pregnant in jail. I was going through so much.
Right.
I didn't even want my baby. I went through so much postpartum. And right now, to this day, the man is putting me through hell.
But he is.
Different babies, different baby mamas, different women, all pregnant. Like, it's just crazy. And all this because I took a ride. I took a ride with a man that I was involved with, and it costed me. Point blank period, it costed me. Real dime, supposed to be going to the casino, doing this, doing that. You know, I was sleeping during the time when we were driving to the casino. You know,
Wow. You were sleeping during the time you were driving to the casino. So it could have been in Vegas or Atlantic City or something like that. You saw the flashing lights, right? Put on that Kanye West. He felt up on your chest and put a baby in your stomach. And you getting on the internet, why? You want sympathy from the females, or you want a champ to come in those comments and say, baby, I'm going to give you everything you want more. That's what you're hoping for, right? Sympathy, or a man to come in your comments and say, baby, tell me what you need. You know I got it. Baby, I'll be a knight in shining armor. I don't care what Pookie did to you. I love you, girl. I love the way those tears, those dry tears, just streaming across your face, just trickling down that dry tear. I see it. They can't see it, but I see it, girl. Sexy. And the way you move your extensions. Let me stop. But hold up. Watch this.
With y'all in the comments. I made a video pretty much saying that I have a friend who always prioritized herself. She always looked at herself as somebody that men is going to prioritize. Men are going to give their last to be around me because she viewed herself as the prize. She put herself on a pedestal. Therefore, men regarded her in that way. And so I have people coming in the comments like, well, some women are just really beautiful and pretty privileged. And this goes far beyond looks. This is about identity, period. I've seen people that wouldn't be considered conventionally attractive, and they have people beating down their block, worshiping the ground that they walk on because of how they view themselves, because of how they identify. When I respond and say it's not about physical appearance as much as it is about identity, and your response is, well, I'm just letting you know, I'm just being real. What's real is what you believe is real. So if you believe that men are not showing up for you because you don't deem yourself to be beautiful, reality will continue to show you that. If you would like to change your reality, you need to change your mind. You need to change where you place your awareness. And you need to know and remember who the you are. Bitch, you are source, meaning that you're everything. You are quite literally whatever you say you are. So the moment that you decide that you're beautiful, the moment that you decide that men prioritize you, the moment that you decide that men put you on a pedestal and bend over backwards and do anything to experience you, that is the reality you experience.
Yeah, pregnant lady. That's what you do. Because that's how you feeling. You showing them tears. Men gonna come in them comments. Yeah. And they give you that that 6,000 that you're missing. That you gotta give to the court, they're gonna give it to you. Girl, I'm paying that for the state. But watch this. Look at what she said. This is her. This is the same video. This is what she named it. Let me say this one more time, y'all. This is this year. You guys see it. The 31st of January. Let me say this one more time for y'all. Manifestation, abundance. So she said, manifest it and have abundance. So what is manifestation and abundance? I'm going to manifest a 6 foot tall man that makes 500,000. I'm going to get it. It's going to come to me. Rain on me. Come on now. Sounds like paganism, doesn't it, y'all? Come on now. Manifest it. Ooh, shout out. Rain on me. Rain money on me. Rain 6 foot tall men. Come on now. This is how they're talking. I understand why you guys want to run. Get to the chopper. I feel like, okay, you got to play Honor one time for them. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Forget that. Get to the airplane. Get to the airplane and head to Spain. Don't go to Spain. You know, come on this side or somewhere else. But I've just said that to Ron. You guys know. I said it before. But yeah, y'all. Definitely, I understand. That's why I made my decision. I made 11 years ago. I saw the issues. Like before all this stuff really got started, I was gone. Seriously. 2015, I got away clean. I like rapping. I know you like that. Hold up. Yo, I gotta say this, right? Before I made my exit, I gotta say this because this is real and this is true. I been living in the Philippines, not off YouTube, but off my own recognizance, working online. You know, I teach guys how to have other people work for you, and they work for less. You make much more. And there's companies that are located in the Philippines that went from 0 to 3 million in 3 years, doing the same thing I do. And I didn't make 3 million, so don't come looking for me to hunt me down. But right, you can make it. I literally show you in 10 minutes how to make thousands. Like you instantly see it, like, oh yeah, I see how you're doing it. Like you get it. And also I give a PDF, not a PDF file, but I give a PDF, right? On what you need to do. It's a PDF file, but not you guys get what I'm saying. But yeah, I give a PDF on exactly what to do step by step. And I give a coaching. I do a 1 hour coaching with you to go over different opportunities you can do while doing that. And guys, I'm a wealth of information. I've been doing this for at least 15 years. So definitely reach out. I'm one of those guys that was on the internet making money when the internet first started. That's me. Holla at your boy. I kind of one of the first guys that brought in digital nomads. Living overseas, I did that at 34. I started doing it in my 20s. So definitely reach out. But yeah, let's continue on.
Why there's so many single women out here now? Black women I'm talking about. You know where most of these women at? They on social media TikTok making videos, shaking their ass, showing off their ass. All they doing is shaking their ass on social media. And what man want to be in a relationship with a woman that's continuously shaking their ass on social media?
That's a good point.
That's all I see. Most of the women on there, black women, shaking their asses on social media. All they videos, shaking their ass here, shaking their ass there. Oh, they're on a trip to Jamaica. So shaking their ass in Jamaica. But no man though. No man by their side. That's a problem. You black women, y'all are stupid. And I ain't saying all of y'all. I know a lot of people when people make videos, they need to say, we not talking about all of y'all. We talking about the ones that's doing that stupid shit. Single, going on all these cruises and trips, shaking y'all ass, taking videos of yourself, showing your ass. That's all y'all doing. That's stupid, man. Get y'all shit together.
I gotta tell my brother here, but I would say to him, they're trying, man. They're trying. They're trying. Just like the intro to my video, when I show the top OF creators, right? That's what they're trying to be. And they're making leeway, right? They're on TikTok. This is the new thing. They'll promote their only OF through Instagram. And what they'll do is they put their Instagram inside of the a link page, right? And then you go to the Instagram, and then right away you click a pic, OF pops up. So they're trying, and they may be making what, $1,000 a month. They're doing it, man. They're doing it. They're showing that thing for $1,000. So they're grinding hard. They're trying to make it, and not all of them. Some of them are doing it just for the Instagram people to follow them to make a little bit of cash. No matter which way, not really making cash, but that's what they're doing now. But not all. I won't say it's all, but the ones that are doing what he said, sad.
Chosen. All right, y'all. There's so much I want to say about this.
Wonder why.
We already know what's happening in media. Even though I actually don't really talk about media that much, I don't really talk about celebrities or reality TV. I really don't, but we all know what's happening. But that's actually not why I brought this up. I brought this up because I myself have a long-standing saga with this exact concept. To everybody, guys mostly, wanting to experience me, but not choose me. Yeah. And that is a very, very triggering thing. It is something that you are very rattled by. And it's something that I am always thinking of because, unfortunately, there has been so many instances where I'm passed up for someone else, or I am less favored than someone else, and that having that happen so many times can literally disassemble your confidence. It can literally make you feel less than human. And I think it's really important for me to talk about my experiences as a Black woman who has often felt like so many guys, so many people want to experience me, but very, very few want to choose me. And that has been really rocking my confidence. It's been rocking my emotional state. And it's important to talk about. It really, really is. And these are the type of dialogues that are very scary to talk about. It's really vulnerable to say this, of course, because then, of course, there will be so many people who say a lot of things that are negative. But this video is for me, and this video is also for the people who have felt exactly how I feel, because it is really, really shitty to feel like you are not good enough, because that's kind of the message that being experienced is giving. It's giving you're not good enough. It's giving you're less than. And you're not. I'm not. You're not. I really, really want to make a Substack article about this. I'm also going to make a podcast episode about this. It's been something I've wanted to do for a while.
Hey, at least you're trying to make some money with it. That's what to do with your experience. I'm actually gonna go watch that podcast, right? I want to see what's being said because there are a lot of females that are going through this, just like there are men going through this. But you know what's the difference? You won't see men necessarily talking about it because this is the thing. You ever notice if you see a man, it's the same thing with females talking about, oh, I'm not chosen. You can always do something to change that scenario, right? You can always hit the gym. You can always dress better. You can always, the new thing going on is looks max, not the craziness like the guy, what's his name? I forgot his name. Breaking his nose, all that stuff. That's just nuts. Don't do that. But you can put on some cologne, dress nice, wear shirts that's fitting after you hit the gym. That will help you as a man. As a female, there's certain things you can do. Like the way you're going outside right now. I'm looking at that going, you're not even trying. Seriously. But I respect you for not doing too much, but you're not doing enough, to be honest with you. Because I've seen girls. I know what she's going to say. Oh, I'm black as ever. But there's girls out there, black as ever, that put it on. And right now, you ain't got it on. So, keep complaining. I said that to say this, right? There's somebody out there for everybody. Message. If any one of you ladies watched it, you will understand. Because it's 10 times harder on men. But all you do is complain and, oh yeah, I'm helping out other black females. I watched the video today. Other black females was championing me on. Men do that, but not the same. It's just different on his side.
Allegedly does not like black girls, allegedly. And I was not shocked when I seen that. Like, I literally automatically assumed that man did not like black girls. Like, when I literally seen his partner, I don't know why, I made the assumption that, oh, he does not like black girls. And literally just looking at him, like, when you're a black woman in a world full of black men or men of color that have shown themselves to hate women of color, black women particularly, you can almost always tell which men don't like black women. So allegedly it's coming out that, he doesn't date, black women, and that he said that he doesn't date blackies, right? Allegedly. And I'm literally not shocked. Like, literally, when you look at this man, you can tell he does not date within his race. Hell, if you look at the fucking Jackson family, a lot of them literally had children outside of their race. Only woman who had kids within her race is Rebby. That's the only one. They all have dated outside of the race. Like, literally, when you look at Michael Jackson's dating history that was very public, or that he was public with, you will see he dated a lot of white women. Like, you rarely ever seen him with a black woman besides Diana Ross. And there was like another girl, I believe she was mixed, that she was on tour with him. I think they have something going on, but like, for the most part, you've seen this man with a white woman. Like, all of them
Wonder
really have
why.
dated outside of their race, and it all stems back to the hatred they have for themselves due to what their father have done to them. But anyways, yeah, Jafar, he always gave off the vibe that he did not like black women. Like, literally, if you have discernment, you would have caught on to that shit. Like, not only that, not to be a hater, but I don't see fine when looking at that. Never mind.
Like, black girls, just because we're so used to, like, we already know how people are going to feel about us, that we might end up, like, nerfing or taking away good opportunities, like, especially dating wise, because we already can tell we're not someone's type. and we should stop assuming and just go for things that we want. And I understand that a lot, but a lot of the time I already fucking know. I've been through middle school, high school. The guys have been like, oh, he's cute. Second I hear he's like, why the fuck would she even think that I'd ever be into her? Like, they get offended. They literally get fucking offended that like I would even believe for a second that they would find me attractive, that they would touch me. And that is so emotionally damaging. So I feel like we all have gone into the space of just like self-preservation, but I also get so scared that I'm taking things away from myself and I'm missing out on opportunities that or people that actually could be good for me, just because I feel like I've gained like this radar or whatever. And my therapist was telling me, she was like, she's black, but she was like, Florence, like, you don't like to approach people. Maybe the person that you want to talk to, that you're attracted to, is also the same way as you. Which is true, but I don't know if I'm ready to I don't think I've built up my self-esteem enough to put myself through the stuff that I've gone through before, where I put myself out there and I just get like bullied the out of. I don't know how to feel about it.
No hope.
He thought his mic was off. Yes, the one who said he would sue Janae if she came out with the receipts. Well, she didn't really need to come out with the receipts because you just kind of told on yourself. He also downplayed their whole breakup and said, oh, she went through my phone. It was toxic. Fans fell in love with us as a couple, not individually, so it was pressured to be together. That's how it usually happens. The fans are obsessed with the girls and the guy is just there. He also said they weren't aligned and their futures weren't aligned. Of course, he didn't mention his racism or cheating. He also lied and said Janae was super aggressive after Casa Amor. And as we all know who watched, she was just sad and disappointed. She was not aggressive and she was calm. And he pretty much confirmed everything her best friend said. When they broke up, Janae's best friend posted this on her story. She said, go through your man's phone and search keywords like, I don't like black women. I'm doing this for money. I can't wait to have my way with other women after this is over. And I'm faking this relationship. I don't understand why he keeps on bringing her up at this point, but then says that she can't talk about it. I feel like him talking down about her on this show literally shows that he was never sorry about any of this. He literally is showing no remorse at all. And that's honestly the scariest part of all of this.
See, this is what happens. You know what she felt like? I'm a divester now. These men want me. They want to experience you. And I don't say that to bash black females, right? But the people have spoken, right? Because black men already, not all black men, because most black men date black females, right? But that's your hope. You can probably find someone and date outside, but good luck with that, because not many. You know what's funny? The black girls that I see getting married to white guys, usually they do what that said that other black girl isn't doing. When I talked about this black female here, I got to show her face. Right? I talked about her. They were doing what she's not doing, or even what she's not doing. That's something that you have to do. They have to be top notch a lot of times, not all the time, but most times. But then black men have to get the bottom of the barrel. A lot of times guys are saying no more. And when he said she has an attitude, she probably was pinching. I don't know if that happened, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
You feel like you've lost yourself or you're in a rut because of a relationship or a situationship that isn't quite going well and it's making you lose yourself. First of all, I suggest that you leave that situation, okay? And I'm going to tell you this, getting back to yourself does take time, right? Some of the tips I'm about to give you right now wouldn't just ensure that you get out of this phase, but will ensure that you never get back here again. And no man is ever going to make you feel like this again, right? Because at the core of this is a mindset thing. Heartbreak is normal, right? But that deep-seated disorienting feeling that makes you feel lost comes from the fact that you have tied your identity, worth, and your ego to the success or failure of that relationship. This is not your fault. It's a conditioning that we have been given as women, that we are lucky when a man chooses us and we should feel worthless when he leaves. So when it ends, it doesn't just feel like a breakup. It feels like you failed and you have this deep-seated feeling of, I'm not enough, no one will ever love me, I'm going to end up alone, and it's the worst thing in the world. Meanwhile, men do not internalize relationships like this, right? Even when they really like you, they move on with the mindset that they can go out there and find another woman, because the system, the patriarchal system, is built to reassure them of that. For women, our sense of identity is tied to the outcome of that relationship, and this is what we are gonna break you out of. Number one is rebuilding your identity outside of men. Okay, you need to get to a point where you can see a future.
No, what happens is you have to get laid to a point where they actually love a man, right? Because even if they don't love the man they're with, because it takes time, right? But if you naturally love human beings, I should say, love people, it's going to show in the way you treat them. Also, it shows with reciprocation, runs the nation and every situation, every relationship. That's what men are getting with. Ladies that do that, right? The reason why I chose her, reciprocation. Wasn't just one-sided. And men don't want that anymore. But yeah, y'all, definitely be sure to subscribe. I put a lot of thought into these videos. Also, reach out to me. Link in the description if you guys want to know about how I moved out here before I even started doing YouTube, because I've been doing this for quite a while. I'm a wealth of information. Reach out to me. Link in the description. I can show you how I went from how I paid people hundreds and made thousands. And when you do a consultation with me, within the first 10 minutes, I can show you how I can take paying somebody a couple of dollars and making that thousands. So definitely reach out to me. Other than that, peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.